North Korea says its miles nearing stop of COVID crisis as Asian neighbors fight resurgence. Seoul, North Korea is on the route to subsequently defuse a disaster stemming from its first mentioned outbreak of COVID-19, the country news organization said on Monday, at the same time as Asian neighbors battle a sparkling wave of infections pushed by Omicron subvariants. The North says 98% of its 4.77 million fever patients, considering the fact that late April, have completely recovered. However, due to an obvious lack of testing, it has now not launched any figures of those that proved tremendous. The anti-epidemic marketing campaign has stepped forward to sooner or later defuse the crisis. Absolutely, KCNA mentioned. It delivered that the North had mentioned 310 greater humans with fever symptoms. The World Health Organization has cast doubts on North Korea's claims, saying ultimate month it believed the scenario was getting worse, no longer better, amid a scarcity of unbiased information. The North's assertion will be a prelude to restoring change long hampered by the pandemic, one analyst stated. Under the cutting-edge fashion, North Korea should announce in less than a month that its COVID crisis is over, and that could be a prelude to resuming cross-border exchange, mentioned Chung Sung-chong, director of the Sejong Institute's North Korea Research Center in South Korea. Analysts say the authoritarian North has used the pandemic to tighten already strict social controls. Pyongyang blamed its outbreak on alien matters near its border with the South, urging its human beings to keep away from something that comes from outdoor. Daily new instances of fever in North Korea suggested through KCNA had been declining since the reclusive first stated in mid-May that it turned into struggling with an epidemic of COVID-19. Lacking a public vaccination effort, the North said it became walking in-depth clinical exams national, with everyday PCR tests on water collected in borderline areas. Some of the measures. The North additionally said it's been developing new techniques to discover the virus and its variants, as well as different infectious sicknesses, together with monkeypox. North Korea's claim of anti-epidemic stability comes as different Asian nations grapple with a new wave of infections. China pronounced 691 new instances for Saturday, with locally transmitted infections at a height for the reason that May 23. In the neighboring South, daily COVID infections jumped on Tuesday above 40,000 for the primary time in 2 months, with government and experts predicting loads of hundreds of latest cases in coming weeks. Japan additionally warned that a brand new wave of infections regarded to be spreading unexpectedly, as Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, known as for unique care beforehand of faculty summer season vacations. Tokyo's 16,878 new instances on Wednesday have been the very best given that February, whilst the national tally rose above 90,000 in a current surge of infections to levels unseen on account that early this year.